Where's my goddamn femboy twink? Where is he? I need it. I need it. I'm afraid I need it. I need it. I'm just saying I need it. It's really important to me, you understand? Anyway, now I'm gonna bring my hair back because I just realized, you have to, like, expose the full forehead in order to get, like, the full, full stuff. So anyway, you read the title right. So this idea was submitted by Total Drama Ezekiel 129. An Ezekiel fan likes Eva. That's pretty normal, actually. So what if Eva stayed longer after coming back an island? So, essentially what we have here is something where we need to get rid of another character instead of Eva for at least one round. Just enough time to give her any sort of meaningful interactions with another character. So what do we do here, is my question. We could get out Heather. But then Eva would instantly be the next elimination, you see. So, here's my question to you. Are you a fan of Bridget? Well, then you're not really gonna like this, because Bridget is eliminated here. Now you may be wondering, DementedGastly, what? How does that happen? What? That's crazy. Well, Eva, the Chad herself, found a immunity totem, thus eliminating Bridget and leaving Heather as some sort of shield. We have now moved on to search and do not destroy. Where Heather kisses Gwen. Eva obviously needs some sort of allies, and since Bridget is out, she's kind of mellowed out a little bit. Thus, she tries to connect with Gwen and threatens to beat up Trent for her. And Gwen's like, no, he doesn't deserve that. And Eva's like, alright, whatever. I still kind of want to do it, though. And so we get out Trent here, like usual. Now we've moved on to hide and be sneaky. In hide and be sneaky, the people who won were Heather and Lashana, which means that we need to get out someone else. However, I do believe that Eva's also going to survive this challenge, which means that we need to get rid of someone else, because Eva's gonna dominate this challenge, same as Lashana, same as Heather, though she doesn't have as much of manipulation tactics as Heather, or smarts as Lashana, and strategy as Lashana. Eva is still able to outrun Chef, probably outstrength Chef, and let's be real, Chef is probably just a tiny bit scared of her. So, the person we get rid of here is going to be someone who was low in canon. And in canon, 2 people were low, including Owen and Duncan. So let's get this started. Who's gonna vote for Owen? Who's gonna vote for Duncan? Okay, guys? So, Eva doesn't like Owen because he's fat. Let's get that out of the way. Heather doesn't like Duncan because he's a delinquent. Jeff is voting for Owen because he doesn't really have anybody else to vote for, and Duncan's convinced them to vote for Owen. Oh wait, we have the Guys Alliance, never mind. So the Guys Alliance are all voting for would-be Bridget, however, they decide that they need to vote for someone else, in which they decide to vote for, due to the fact that Lashana and the others aren't really strong competitors. Gwen's definitely not a strong competitor. They're going to... Okay, hold on. We need to see the guys versus girls, like, thing here. So these are all the guys, and these are all the girls. Okay, so there's more girls than guys. However, the guys are more of in an alliance. Okay, so Heather wants to get rid of Owen. However, the guys are more together, which means that they're going to go for someone who's strong. And I say that is going to be Izzy. Besides, nobody's really that big a fan of her anyway. And so the girls are now like, ooh, what we gotta do? Because now, since we couldn't get our shit together, we now have to deal with one less girl on the plot. We're gonna have all the same stupid stuff happen. Lashana's probably gonna get out, same as guys. We're gonna get rid of Lindsay here. How else are we going to have her do an iconic thing? We have DJ scream a lot. Eva's not gonna really be afraid. Her and Duncan are gonna stand up to a killer because, you know, they got similar style. Next we have Juan and Aqua gone wild. Originally, Izzy kind of goes crazy with the darts. However, the people who were safe were originally Owen, Jeff, okay. Okay, so the person who did not have immunity originally is Gwen. And I'm gonna be real, looking at this challenge, I think Eva's gonna win this, which means that there is no way Gwen is surviving this challenge. I'm sorry. Let's see. Okay, so next we have Trial by Triarm Triathlon, where we're going to have the same thing with Heather and Owen put together. We're going to have Lashana and Duncan, and then we're going to have Jeff and Eva. Heather still says that she wants to get rid of the person who is really happy. We get rid of Jeff here. Simply because I don't think Jeff and Eva will work well enough together. I'm gonna be real. I don't think that there's... Anyway, with Gwen, it was kind of like, oh, you can be a party girl, but... Jeff, at this point, I still feel like I wouldn't think of Eva as a very chill person. So now we've made it to Camp Houcher. We do the Lashana thing. I don't think... Would I change it? Yes. Do I think it's going to, like, be a big thing? No. Okay, so... Next we have, Are We There Yeti? We move on to Are We There Yeti? I'm gonna be real, I feel like the person, because Eva's not gonna have the manipulation tactics, and she's going to argue with Heather, which means that the guys are going to win. And they're going to get rid of one person, and the person they're going to get rid of is someone who they think is going to be better in the competition, which is going to be Eva. Which means that we have a triple dog dairy where obviously Owen's gonna try to get with Duncan because they're good friends, and that's gonna be a Duncan versus Owen finale. Is it really good ending? No. Did she make it very far? Yes. Do I think it was really that good? Nah, not really. Do I think that for Hide and Be Sneaky, that was like a good place for her to go? Yeah. Yeah, probably. No Pain, No Gain was also, I think it's fine that she left and didn't come back, but obviously, I feel like giving her any sort of thing in a future season would probably correct all the mistakes, especially because she seemed to be genuinely kind of not really a fan of her own anger issues and maybe on the path to betterment, but you know, she obviously didn't get that. So anyway, make sure to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, that way you can see whenever I upload. I am a Total Drama VTuber. Make sure to go outside, compliment someone's hair, and make the world a little bit of a better place. Bye-bye!